The British monarchy undoubtedly has a lot to answer for if you consider the grand sweep of history. King Henry VIII had what's now known as a highly problematic relationship with women, especially when they were in close proximity to a guillotine. His daughter Queen Mary was a big fan of burning Protestants in front of large crowds, which is all now frowned upon. And don't even get me started on King George III, without whose madness and incompetence I would almost certainly be addressing you now as the King of the United States of America. The truth is that Britain's had kings and queens for about 1,200 years. And as with US presidents, some have been dumb, mean, malevolent, or useless. Others, including the current Queen, have been magnificent. Similarly, the British Empire was responsible for very good things and some very bad things. But they all happened in the past, a long time ago. Different rules, different rulers, a different age. That's how history tends to work. None of it has got anything to do with today's royal family. But today, sadly, every royal tour is now dominated by a shrieking chorus of demands from social justice stirrers for them to issue endless apologies for the past. The latest target is Prince Charles, who's visiting Canada to mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee.
We must find new ways to come to terms with the darker and more difficult aspects of the past, acknowledging, reconciling, and striving to do better. It is a process that starts with listening.
It is, but once you start apologising, Your Royal Highness, trust me on this, it'll never stop. The royals face demands from rights groups in Canada to formally apologise for the way Indigenous people were treated during the Age of Empire. This after the Earl and Countess of Wessex faced protests over Britain's historic links to slavery on a visit to the Grenadines. And the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge were met with demands for reparations in Jamaica. Now look, it's beyond question that the British Empire committed atrocities by the enlightened standards of today's world. Just as it is beyond question that there are many things we can be ashamed of in our past. But there are also many reasons why we should be extremely proud to be British. We're a great country that's done many great things. Yet all of the good stuff is being forgotten as the royals embark on what now seems to be an endless, grovelling apology tour for the behaviour of ancestors. Well, I've got an apology, and it's this. I'm sorry, but I'm finding these constant apologies by the royals increasingly irksome.